Hello and welcome. Welcome to the channel. It's my first video and we're going to be kicking everything off with playing Manor Lords. Manor Lords just released into early access a few hours ago. It's super hyped. Lots of people have been looking forward to this game. Steam's most wishlisted game for quite some time now, and let's see how it goes. It's still early access. There could be a lot of bugs. People have been really enjoying it for the people who did get early access before public launch. So I'm really keen to just dive right in. So let's start a new game. So character creation. Okay, we've got some nice portraits. I think I quite like the default portrait actually, but let's go with this guy. He looks slightly more sinister. And you can just put Mikey in here. Very old-timey name, of course. So what have we got? Let's create our coat of arms. Okay, what do we like? Okay, lots of good options for. I feel like I would quite like something quite simplistic. Maybe let's go for something like this without. Do we want no symbols? Maybe we want a decent pattern on one side. Is that simplistic enough? I just said simplistic, but I quite like maybe something like this. And we can change the other field here. We could just go solid color. No, that's a bit. Is that a bit boring? Let's get some symbols on there. I think let's go with an ox. A hearty ox. Let's go with some black for the detail. Yeah, I don't think that coat of arms is going to win any awards, but I think that is probably good enough for now. I do like a lot of the options that you have here. I'm sure they'll probably add a few more things here over time, but plenty of fun options. I'm sure that people are going to be stuck on this screen like typical character creation screens for quite a while, but I'm really keen to dive right into the game. So actually let's go with one. Looks more powerful. Okay, yeah, let's just dive right in. So what have we got here? A few different scenario templates. Rise to prosperity, fulfill the requirements of your citizens, plan and rule your medieval town as you see fit without worrying about combat. So I guess that's lots more relaxed, probably not too difficult. Restoring the peace. 2 territories in the north are claimed by the illegitimate baron whose castle is located off the map. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions. Okay, so at least this brings a little bit of combat into the gameplay. The end goal here is domination. So what other options do we have? Eliminate all the other lords. So I think there's just one baron to defeat. Claim all regions. I guess that includes defeating the baron. And then no end goal, just open play. Growth. Reach a large town. I think I'm just going to go with the default here. And what else have we got on the edge? Grow your city and raise forces as quickly as you can. The lands are pestered by raiders and undefended settlements will quickly perish. So that sounds like a bit more difficult. So I think we're just going to go with restoring the peace for now. I'm not going to play around with any of these settings, but there are definitely lots of cool things we can do in the future for custom games, upping the difficulty and changing a lot of things. I think that's going to be really fun. And yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with default and let's see how it goes. This is really cool art. Okay. Okay, so this is my camp. Looks really cool. We've got some unassigned villagers over here. This message. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. you've got left? Okay, I'm going to keep these on because I'm still learning the game. So we've got all of this up here. So this shows all the different construction materials that we're going to need over time. So we're starting with timber, stone, and some tools. We've got food, lots of different food varieties. I imagine having a good variety will help. Yeah, increases disease resistance. Okay, that's good to know. So we've only got bread at the moment. Fuel. That is probably going to be quite important. If we look down here, we're currently in March, so we've got a while until winter sets in, but definitely don't want to neglect getting that firewood before it starts to snow, and I imagine gets very cold. So I'm just testing out all the keys here so we can zoom in and out, move around. Don't think my mouse is working for the rotate, but should be fine. And yeah, we can change the game speed as well. Probably should have paused this in the beginning, but just while we figure things out, but I don't think we've lost too much time. So let's have a look at our land and just zoom out a little bit. We've got this. We've got a nice berry deposit which is growing. Good to know that it's also seasonal, so we want to get that while it's in peak season. So I think we're gonna just let that grow for a while. Here we've got a rich deposit of wild animals, so we probably want to build something like a hunter's cabin. We'll dive into that shortly. And what else have we got here? We've got a nice iron deposit all the way over there. Well, this land is huge. Okay, we've got some... Oh, we're zooming all the way out. It shows the regions to control. So this Hildebolt is controlling these two regions, and we do have outlaws. Yeah, I don't want to send any messages to the outlaws. But they are dotted around, I'm guessing. So we don't really want to mess with them yet. But if we zoom... Oh, that's a really nice transition, actually. Zooming out enough that it then starts on this bigger map. We do have the brigands, the outlaws down there. So good to keep in mind if we did want to build some big fields out here. We might have some bandits coming through that way, so maybe we want to push them further back. But that is a really nice transition. And we've got this main road. I believe these are King's Roads. So these are the main roads that people are going to be traveling on through this area. And you can't remove them. I think that was what I read. So those are some good base roads for us to work on initially. We've got some stone deposit over here. We've got clay. Okay. So we've got quite a lot of options here. Let's go back to our little camp. So we've got construction. We can look at building a bunch of different things. Be sure to check all the resources as well. Soil fertility. Let's have a look at that. So underground water. Oops. Underground water, we've got quite a lot. That doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. I'm guessing we're going to need to build a well or something to access that. But that doesn't seem like it's really too far, so I'm not worried about that. Emma fertility and flax fertility. So that's quite spread out. Barley fertility. Okay. And rye. That's pretty much everywhere. So green is as good as it gets with 3 pluses. And then you've got 1 plus. Sorry, 2 pluses and 1 plus. So... Okay, we can turn that off. We can look at buildings. Our first building. We've got
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
8 timber available currently. How much do these things cost? So forester's hut. Workers plant new trees. So actually we haven't really done any deforestation yet. So I think we're good. Transform timber into planks. A saw pit. Woodcutter's lodge. And a logging camp. So they fell the trees to get timber. And then the woodcutters can turn that timber into firewood, which is one of the resources up here, I believe. Don't remember where it went. And we can make a stone cutter camp. I don't think we need stone just yet. We've got logistics, granary. Workers store, collect, distribute goods. Yeah, so I think we probably collect, store, and distribute goods. So I guess it depends on what we're going to be gathering, whether we want generic storage. So if we're gathering food, they're going to want to use the pantry. Don't think we need a pack station yet. So I think we're probably going to build something like that first. We do have this issue of homelessness, so people are waiting for some burgage plots. So burgage is under residential, and we can look at building a house for our family. So this is a really good little animation to show us how to actually build that out. So we've got quite a lot of room over here. Maybe we can just... I think I'm just going to keep the camp where it is and place those along that road. We can just build 3 little houses down here, and then... So that's going to cost 6. Yeah. I think we maybe want fewer houses here. I think I'm just going to escape that. Let's maybe go with just 2 houses. Let's build them some nice long gardens. Got all this space, why not? So that's going to cost 4 timber. I think that's good. So let's go with that. And we have unassigned families. So we need to actually assign some people to this. So we just come out of that. We can see that we've got some general storage that you get in these burgage plots. We don't have any firewood, so that's not a concern right now. And we can change the priority on this, so let's put this as highest. Get those built. And let's see how we got on. So we've got a few other things here. So we've got the homeless people's tents. I think I'll leave those until we fix our homelessness problem. We have got some supplies here. So there is a bit of firewood in there. So that is probably what we're seeing up there already. So that's readily available for us. And that's the 8 timber. We've already spent some here. So got Beatrix unassigned and waiting all by herself. Gonna have to get her busy. So let's play this again. See if we can. It's currently under construction. Timber requires oxen to be moved. Villagers will automatically get the ox when they need it. Okay, so we've got this 1 ox. We've got. Okay, so he's going to help move this timber. Wow, that looks so good. Okay, So they're going to slowly build that house up. But I think we probably want to build something else while this is going as well, because we don't really have a lot of wood. So let's gather to logging camp. So, ooh. So that's going to cause animal habitat migration, so we don't want to build anything too close to there. And we've got berries over here. So I think let's build it over here, where it's already sort of in the woods. Slap that down there. It has just removed some trees, actually. Let's get that very high, and this other one high. So hopefully they're going to be building that next. So the way this burgage plots, homeless will move there and then increase your approval rating. If your approval is high enough, it might attract new families too. So this is how we grow our population, through having this living space, and this is our approval rating. So at the moment it's -1. People aren't too happy that they're still living in tents. So try and build them some nice houses. This is coming along really nicely. Wow, look at that. Missing one side, but definitely getting there. We've got some people now heading over to this logging camp, so hopefully we can get that built. I'm just a bit concerned about not having any firewood for winter, but we're still very far away at the moment. And I think also food might become a problem. So let's start gathering some food. I think I'm going to let these berries start growing a little bit more. There's only 8 out of 64. So that can grow quite a bit more. Let's go for a wild animal. Go for that. And let's build a little hunting camp along here. So we would need to uproot trees for this construction. So maybe we want to avoid that. I think let's place it over here. That looks quite nice in that little, tucked in that little area, not too far from the road. So let's get that on high. I'm also going to put this on high. I think if we can try and build all these together. So our pantry is exposed. We need to move this to the granary. So that's what we were looking at before. So we go into logistics. Build ourselves a nice little granary, and because we've got this camp over here and probably going to want berries, I think having it sort of here, maybe in between, so there's not too far for people to come to drop that off. Let's build that there. Let's get that at the highest priority. It's very high. It's very high. So the problem is this is kind of half as it is being built. This guy is working real hard. Okay. So they're doing well. This one is finished, so we can have a look at this. We can construct a backyard extension. Allows growing vegetables. Could grow a chicken coop if I want some eggs. Could grow some hides. Well, not grow hides, we have some goats and then use their hides, but this is all costing our regional wealth. So that's what we'll be spending for some of this. We don't actually have any money. Well, really, we have 50. I think for now I'm just going to get a baseline level of food income from these natural sources before we build up anything here. I think I probably might go for chicken coop first. There, but we can wait on that. This is coming along nicely. I think we'll just speed this up a bit while we've got lots of construction. I haven't built any roads yet, so maybe we can build. This gives us a nice tutorial, because one of the things that a lot of people are really excited about with Manor Lords is the lack of a grid. and a lot more flexibility when building your city or building your village. And I think this is a really, really cool tool that people are going to get super creative with this, and it just gives everything a bit more of a natural feel. So what we can do is start a road here, bring it in here, and let's just have it going there towards the camp.
Summer's coming soon.
Build
And
that.
soon there'll be
And this
tons
doesn't cost us anything, and these roads are built instantly, so that's actually something that's really, really
Just
useful.
Give me a hammer and something needs to...
Because we can get people moving a lot quicker on these roads. You can see this ox is still being used for construction, which is great. Let's have a look at this message. What we got? I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders of some may spread about me. And this is coming from Hildebolt, our enemy. Let's write him back. You have no rightful claim to Selbitz and Hofstetten. We can't actually write him back yet. Oh, we drag and drop. Okay. He looks like a very gruff old man. Don't want to wrong him. But we're going to send this anyway, because we're suddenly very antagonistic. What's the worst that could happen? He just invades me while I have no military.
Splendid work on the roof, good sirs.
Splendid work on the roof, good sirs. There we go. We've got more families in these houses.
Just give me a hammer and
I
something...
think we still have a bit of a homelessness problem. So one thing that a lot of people did in Banished was because it looked at the path from the house to where they were working. I'm not quite sure if that works the same, but they used to build houses directly next to the camps so there's less travel time. But because there's a lot of other things at play, I'm not going to quite do that. So this is also built. We can assign someone here to start hunting. And this granary, let's get people moving. Let's get people moving that, and I'm just going to put that to maximum because we can see we've only got food for the next 3 months, so we really need to start gathering something there. So we don't have anyone available for construction, but I think that's okay. The most important thing at the moment is to get all of this food from here into our granary over here so that it doesn't get spoiled. I believe it gets spoiled if it starts raining. Weather can damage your food and it's vulnerable. So let's get all of that moved so our exposed goods aren't an issue. And we do need a storehouse for our generic goods as well. So let's construct that storehouse. Okay, we don't have enough wood, so this was the trade-off. I think we probably should have built this a bit earlier. I'm going to take some of that, put another family here so we can start building up that storage, building up those logs. I have in the against the default settings, I have added the atmospheric day-night cycles. So I think that is a nice extra feature, but it's not on by default. But I do love this atmospheric lighting around the fireplace. Just add a bit more context. It's a cool feeling to the game, really. And we can upgrade these burgage plots eventually, but we need additional things further down the line. Doesn't quite say here. It's great to see people. So here is where you can see where the people in this house are going. So right now we have one family in there, one family in there. We have this is a nice breakdown. That we have 5 families, 5 level 1 families. So we need more houses. We need to start getting some timber in. And we've got some generic storage there. So I think the next thing we really need is a storehouse for more of this lumber. We can get that. Because there's quite a lot available there. So I think I'm okay. I'm just going to put it over here, I think. We don't have anyone available for construction right now. So yeah, so we don't, the pantry is no longer an issue. So I'm going to get someone off that and have them available for construction. We can build that out. We've got 1 timber. So we're slowly getting that back. And then I think we want to work on our homelessness issue. And then probably gain a lot more logs. Let's see. Let's speed this up a little bit. I love this. You can see all the trees swaying in the wind. You can see really nice shadows in this game. People chopping down trees here. This ox is helping with construction of this storehouse. So going to be transporting the log there. So many really cool features. Just small details in this game. And it's getting a bit darker as well. Here is a little log of things that have happened recently. So, new mercenary companies available. So there is a military in this game. Down here, press army. You can create units here. So you've got militia footmen, spear militia, polearm militia, archer militia. So I think that's going to come into play. We can just hire them if we have the money available. But right now, we have very low regional wealth, which is not great. But we're just starting out. These guys aren't even paying any taxes yet. They don't know how good they've got it right now. And we could order another ox to help with construction. So they are definitely very useful for moving things around. I wonder if I'm not building too much right now, so I think I'm going to leave that. And you can see these guys still probably pretty jealous of these people in homes over here. So once now we've got 7 timber now. Let's just pause this while we have a look at building some new houses. That could be a nice place. So you can see this was a bit higher. This is starting to deplete. Oh, this is maximum right now. So I think we want to build I think we want to gather some berries. I think maybe around here. It's only cost 1 timber. Yeah. Let's get that built. Because we're missing out if we're not collecting those during the season. And once this, we've got storehouse there. So we need someone on the storehouse to be moving the goods. So that's why we still have this, because we've still got supplies here that aren't in the storehouse. So we just assign someone to that. So someone will be moving that. We've got right now we're up to 6 months worth of food. So I think I'm gonna take 1 family off this. That leaves us 1 family to work on this construction. And then we can assign someone there as well. I do think we also probably want to build a couple more houses to fix our homelessness problem, and also we want to attract more. We want this village to start growing. So let's build some more burgage plots. over here. Where do we want them? Let's have them along here. It's 3 houses right there. And they've all got room in the back for additional construction of things like chicken coop or vegetable patch or goats. So I think that's probably quite good. And then we've got, let's construct that. And then we've got 5 houses for the 5 families that we currently have. 5 level 1 families. Let's build that. Let's see how that goes. We're currently in April. So we're slowly getting through the seasons. Actually a bit slower than I thought. So I was worried that winter was going to come around super quick. But it's okay. And you can see here where we've got 3 being built. So that might take a while because we've only got 1 family to work on that. I think actually I'm going to take family off the logging camp because we've got quite a lot. Actually we only have 4 timber, but we just spent some. But I think our influx is okay. It's more important to get this built. We certainly don't want people freezing in winter. And then I think our priority is going to be raising their happiness and stocking up on some firewood if we can, and trying to store up a lot of food for winter, because this is not going to be, I imagine it's not going to be fully in season. Oh, we've got berries here. Let's get someone on those berries. And yeah, we can put this one at the highest. This one at very high, and leave that one at medium. They would just do it in order anyway, but I like having control over it. Family members join one of the settlers. So, I mean, we're not actually using this regional wealth right now, and I think we probably would benefit from growing. Do we want to grow some vegetables, or do we want a chicken coop? Chicken's only eggs and it's not meat. Interesting. Okay, this is also being built quite quickly. These guys are doing really well constructing these. And we're getting a nice amount of timber coming in. Okay, so we've got 1 house being built. I think this is what this says, and we've got 4 total houses. So we've almost fixed this homelessness problem. People start to be a little bit happier, hopefully. Yeah, we've got some timber growing, timber coming in. So you can fix this issue if you have someone who is, whoops. If we have someone here who's working very far away and we actually want this person to be slightly more efficient, I think you can tinker with that in this setting, but I won't do that just yet. I'm not too familiar with it. To get more population, you need to have enough empty burgage plots, and your approval rating has to be over 50%. So right now we're at 46%, so no one's coming in. There's no good vibes here. Armament delivery. Strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you'll now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Right now, I don't think we're really in the business of weapon making, more the business of survival. So I think I can just ignore that militia side of things for now. It's very, very dark. I wonder... Yep, so people are moving into these houses, which is great. So you can see this homelessness issue is gone from up top here. I think that's in the next 30 days. That's going to help our approval rating go up. What you can see here is what people here want, what would make them happy. So water access seems to be a very big thing. Let's see if we can't get some water access. So here we go. That's very central. I like that. Let's put it right there. Let's see more than that. So we have got someone bringing berries in. Our pantry. So this pantry will fill up and it will stay full, I believe, unless we have someone working in the pantry to bring it from here over there. Actually, let's make a nice little road coming over to the berries. Let's do that either side. But I think we're okay for now. Got a lot of 2 months worth of fuel. Oh dear. Okay. I think we should slow this down and let's get ourselves a woodcutter's lodge. And we probably want that near here. So you can see that they're working nicely around here, cutting a lot of those trees down. I think we probably want this lodge quite close to where this timber is going to be in this storehouse. So we've got some firewood in there. That was the shipment of weapons that we received. And let's see if we can just build a... So, actually the woodcutter's lodge, we probably want that somewhere else because they're felling trees over here. I think we're going to build it. I think if we fell some trees over here, this would be a very nice farming area. Unless... yeah. So actually, over there, I think really is the optimal area. And over here. But maybe we can just fell some trees around here. So let's get a woodcutter's lodge over here and we can just branch out a little bit. Because right now we're very concentrated over here. So our approval rating has gone up a little bit. No issues in the last 30 days. I think people would be happy once this now that this well is built. So you can see that this is now ticked, which is great. So they're going to be happier. And let's see. I wonder if we want to build a church around here somewhere. So each of these do come with a bit of storage, which is good, but you still need to assign people, be moving things around just to your largest areas of storage, and then of course you can eventually upgrade these to increase the storage significantly. So I think if we can get some planks, we can actually upgrade that quite nicely, but storage isn't a problem right now. I think what we probably want is another house or two, just so we can start growing. We're still at 5 families. Let's build some housing. I don't really want to take down any trees here. Let's build some over here. Maybe this is the nicest spot. So we can relocate this. So you can see the requirements for us leveling up to a medium village. We have enough level 1s right now. We just need a couple of level 2 burgage plots. And to level those up, we need some residential requirements will increase. Requirements not met. I'm not quite sure why that is, actually. But maybe we should just start constructing some extra stuff in the backyard. And maybe some hides might be good for... We do have some... We have a few. I think this is going to be used for clothing. I think right now... What do people want? So these are the amenities that they're looking for. Any stalls would make people happy. So I think building some houses here, maybe we can have a little market going over here. Where is that then? Storehouse. Trade. Trading post. Livestock trading post. What have we got here? Hunting camp. Pack station. Marketplace. Here we go. Let's build a little marketplace over here. 28 stalls. Jeez. Feels like quite a lot. Actually, let's build it in this nice little gap here. So, a well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families will set up stores automatically. That's great. You can have a look, see the supply and demand. Burgage plots closest to the market get their requirements. So, we want... So this will just automatically be filled up. How's this doing? So we're still growing, but we're depleting it. Okay, that's fine. The logs that we've got coming in is also good. So we've only got 2 months of fuel. That was what we wanted to do. Get a little bit distracted here. So we've got this woodcutter's lodge over here. Let's get that. I'm assigning this person. Definitely, we've got enough food. I'm actually going to take this person off and try and get this stuff. But needs to be built. Start growing. So our approval rating stays at 48%. Got loads of food, so maybe I want a little bit overkill on the food side of things, but I don't think it's a bad thing to have too much food. Got a lot of meat, a lot of berries, some bread. I think since these guys are very close to the market, let's have them supplying some eggs, fresh eggs to the market. So we've got an additional burgage plot, which is great. That might attract some families in. And storehouse. Yeah. Let's wait until this second house has been built, and then I think I'm gonna put someone on this house. So food variety is definitely lacking right now. But it's improving. It's getting there. As people move things there, that should improve. And let's see. Let's see if we can build a sawmill. Saw pit. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, workers transform timber into planks. That's what we want. So we can put that anywhere, really, because they're going to be taking it. So that's for firewood, so we don't really need it near that. There's a lot of timber here, so I think we build it really close. Let's build it there, just back from the road a little bit. Through roads there. Okay, this is slowly coming together. We need to upgrade our burgage plots. Requirements not met. I think we need this church before we can do that. That seems to be the only other thing that's lacking. So let's give the people what they want. A nice church. Construction cost. Oh, we need a lot. We need a lot of planks. So let's get that. Under control. We're gonna have nobody. Resources stolen by nearby bandits. Damn, didn't even see them. How dare they? Disgraceful behavior. Okay, so the market's slowly filling up. We've got some family working there. We can assign an ox to help with this if we had an extra one, but we don't. So I think we're going to leave that for now. Yeah. Ideally we have some people moving stuff from that pantry. That hunting limit is fine right now. So we've got one family there, one family there, one family there. And of course we've got a family over here as well. Okay, what we've got here. Generic storage is full. Excess goods need to be moved to a storehouse. Okay. Yeah, we are maxing out a lot of the storage we've got. Does it say where? And the overflow. Maybe it's just because it's almost full here. Storehouse. So the pantry is for food goods, storehouse is for these kind of goods. So I guess now I've got someone moving this, it should be. So they're transporting goods. good. So there's lots of stuff in here that they can accept. But planks. Timber does not seem to be one of them. Generic storage. How are we doing on planks? Okay, well, definitely don't have enough planks yet. I think we'll build another storehouse. Let's build that a bit further out. Just so we can branch out a little bit. Sort of something in between. Let's build that there. And we don't have anyone currently available. We've got tons of food. Nobody on that. Woodcutter's Lodge. Definitely need someone on that. Okay, I'm going to take someone off food just for a little bit. And put them on this. Speed this up. Look at that. Look at them go. This. Herman, super busy. Didn't even say hello. How rude. It's great to see these trees, after being cut down, slowly regrow back. Super interesting. And obviously this landscape is going to change. The more we use a lot of this wood, if we have to take too much of this food, it's going to migrate somewhere else. We've got over here, so we've got a nice stone deposit all the way over there. That is quite far. We're quite concentrated in this area at the moment. So that's stone, that's iron deposit. Right now we really need to get ourselves... I think I'm skipping farming really for now. We don't need any of these yet. We're not that advanced. I'm not really using stone. I think getting this... getting this church is really where we want to get to. So, a lot more planks. Ooh, what have we got here? Specialize your region. After you reach the settlement level, you'll be granted a development point. To enact policies, you need to rise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the manor. So we don't have the manor yet. But I think we have a point. Yeah, we've got one development point. What have we got here? Charcoal burning. That will be very good in winter. Actually, firewood. We have quite a lot of firewood. We've got 7 months worth of fuel here. But I'm going to keep, since we've got a lot of wood, which I'm going to take some off this. Put some on this extra storehouse. Because we've got a lot of wood right now. Got quite a lot of food. Generic storage is full. Oh yeah, there's one. Okay, there's one log in there. Is that really a big deal? Yeah, really we need... We've got 15 planks now. Slowly getting there. 10 stone. After that... We don't have any stone, but I think that's probably... I think that's okay for now. I still can't believe we got robbed by bandits. That came out of nowhere. Music in this game is excellent though. Really great background music. Sets a great tone. Okay, it's kind of nighttime now. Everyone still wants... I still need this church. So we've ticked some of these boxes. We don't have any clothing yet. But our approval rating is still quite low. I think it's because we don't have this church yet. I think that's really going to help. So, we've got 20 now. I think... I wish my middle mouse button was working right now. But I think... wonder if we pop it. God, this weather effect is excellent. You can barely see anything, but... I think we should pop this. Do you want the church on the road? I'm not really sure about that. I think I'm going to have to build a road to get this in the direction I want, because my hotkey is not working. I think we build it over here. Just because it's a nice open space. Or maybe we build it at the back. Let's sort of build it at the back, I think. Let's get a road. It's not too far from everyone. Let's get a road. Ooh. Coming in there. And let's build our church. Let's have this road just come across there. It's going to build some extra stuff in there to fill the gaps. We'll build our church here. See how that goes. Well, I'll do it for trees, but it's worth it. Top priority, please, lads. Okay, yep, our generic storage is full. We've got quite a lot of firewood. We've got 12 months worth of firewood now. I think it's this, isn't it? Oh, I think we take them off, because that's definitely gonna, at least that's gonna get us through winter at least. And I think we've got 19 months worth of food. That's also quite a lot. Seasonal. Got nobody in the old granary yet moving anything there. Quite a lot of planks. I think I'll actually I'll take this person off, and I'm gonna put someone back on here, get some meat, and someone on the ground to move this out of there. Oh, and actually we can upgrade this storehouse. Let's do that as well. Not the highest priority. This is certainly the highest. People are going to be super pleased about that. What have we got? We've still got a chicken coop in the garden. Where's our stalls here? Yep, there's 93% food variety. Got some eggs in there. Fuel. Actually, move this out of the way so we can see it properly. Okay, I'm happy with that. And look at that, 52%. We've got some extra bonus from the market food variety. So hopefully we should start getting some other families interested in moving in. Let's have a look what we've got here. So there's no family in this house, in these houses right now. We've got 5 houses here, and then these additional 2. There's 7 houses, only 5 families. So we've got houses ready to rock. when people want to come in, and we still don't have any additional. News. There we go. New families just moved in. Which one was it? Was it this one? There we go. Yorg. He's unassigned. Okay, Yorg. Okay, we've only got 9 months worth of fuel now. Put that back up. Plenty of food. I think I've got someone on the berries just to keep that variety going. Oh, we've got no one to construct this church now. Let's take quite some time. We've got lots of planks. I think we're in a good spot actually. Let's keep that speed. Logging camp. We're slowly getting through this wood. So I didn't actually pick a point. So we've got charcoal kiln, makes refueling twice as efficient. So I'd need to build that to change firewood into charcoal. So I'd need to do that before winter. So I think that'd be plenty of time. But that sounds super useful. Basic armor making. I'm not really going into combat right now. Establish a new trade route. That could be useful, but I think later on. A firewood cart, a permanent market store which provides passive income of firewood. And a food cart. Both of those sound really good. Passive firewood could be useful. I'm not really doing any farming, but an apple orchard sounds pretty cool. It takes around 3 years. Okay, so I think I want something that I can action quite quickly. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest. Passive income. Okay. Doubles capacity of all berry deposits. Wow, okay. I'm not maxing that out yet, so I think that's okay. Apiary. Oh, wow, get bees. Staying at 2 apiaries by default. That could be really cool. That could be really cool. Okay, we're not really getting into that yet. I think probably charcoal kiln's the most useful. And then I don't know how many of these I get. So these are currently locked. That's locked. These are all work in progress. So actually these aren't available. There are some extra ones up there. Yeah, I'm not going massively into farming at the moment. I think let's go with charcoal. Okay, there's no confirmation. You just click that and it's there. Okay. Right, okay. Then we want to build, where is that? New building that we've just unlocked. Charcoal kiln converts firewood, 1 firewood into 2 charcoal. So Woodcutter's Lodge is how we're currently getting firewood. So maybe just for efficiency's sake. Bandit stole my bread? Oh, come on, guys. Bread is my favourite thing. Please don't steal that. Oh, we're getting passive hides from hunting. That's also good. Okay, let's put the charcoal kiln down here where it's a bit further away. Start branching out a little bit. I do tend to stick to these established roads, but I think build a little road out here. Wow, this church is getting there. Only one family is available on it though. Maybe that's why. 17 months worth of food. We've got nobody on that at the moment. We've got one person hunting. One person moving all this granary stuff. I think let's take them off. Get this built as quick as possible.
Perhaps it was simply a bad bet. These things do happen
That
from time to
upgrade.
time.
So that's staying in there. Well, that's working. So I've got nobody getting wood right now. Okay, so people are super happy with the market food variety. We've got 6 families now. So the church is finished. There we go. Look at that. What's that do? Church bell. Oh, we got a nice little Steam achievement for that. That's the one. Okay. And we need someone working here, do we?
Come on.
We can assign someone there. I think it's not quite clear to me what they're actually doing there. What we've got. Okay, they've so someone working there fulfills the faith requirement that we've got here, church level. So we've got this family. Yeah, a little chicken coop. Look at these guys running around. Okay, we're in August. Bandit camp was sighted. I don't like the look of that at all. Where is that? Oh, okay, that's all the way up there. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Still got a lot of free market stalls there. So I think what we could do. What have we got? We've only got 25 wealth left. I don't think we need hides. I think we have quite a few hides already. This has been nicely upgraded now, which is great. How are we doing with food? Yeah, I think we're doing great so far. Church level, there we go. It's quite a bit of extra happiness from that church, which is great. So hopefully we get more people moving to our lovely little Immenruth. Or Immenruth. Yeah, I do have the autosave on. I think it's every 10 minutes, which is really good. Hunting limit 10. Yeah, we're not really depleting this right now. That's very seasonal. Okay, we got the charcoal kiln finished. Let's get someone in there. Getting us some charcoal. Changing all of this. Where is it? All of this firewood into charcoal. So then we can be super efficient with that. Let's just drop. Okay, someone's not. I think we're doing alright. We don't have any stone, but really I think let's build some more houses. We've got this house. This house is empty. Our approval rating isn't great. Let's build, let's build ourselves a tavern. Because
No
we all
problem.
know everyone
Tomorrow, find a new
loves
home.
a brewski.
Town.
Maybe not right next to, maybe not right next to the church. I'm not sure how much they appreciate that. Let's build it a bit out of town so everyone can go out and get wasted and then stagger home along this nice bendy path. And since this is the King's Road, maybe we get some people coming over for a few beers along the way sharing their stories with us. So that's a good little spot. Let's go for that. We've got someone assigned who can do that. I know I don't need to do that, but it's become habit already. So we're in September. Winter is coming soon. TM. So once we can upgrade these houses, I need to figure out how to do this, because that's what the next level is. Maybe it comes a bit later. Clothing store supply. Maybe we need to hit all of these. Oh yeah, we need to hit all of these requirements before we can do that. So we need a clothing stall. Let's see what's needed to clothe. Industry. Clay furnace. A bloomery. Interesting. Weaver's workshop. Tannery. Let's go with the tannery. I think that might help. So what have we got here? They produce leather. We've got lots of hides, haven't we? I'm sure we had a lot of hides. Lots of hides, yeah. So let's go with a tannery. Yeah, back to back. That's very high. I think I'm going to build some other houses down here as well, a little bit away from everything. Let's go for a couple of burgage plots here. And fill this out. Ooh. These outbuildings, don't we want those? Choose plot divisions, yes. That looks better, but then it's facing the wrong way. Let's try. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for a nice big garden. Okay, maybe not that big. Overzealous. Yeah, let's go for that. That can be low priority. That can be medium priority or high. That's highest. That's very high. Okay. We have got plenty of resources. How are we doing for firewood? Oh, okay. Charcoal kiln. It's quite slow. I think we're good for firewood. Let's take him off, and we can get lots more people building these buildings. So let's get that tavern up and running, especially in winter. People want to have a nice beer in the warm, don't they? I think we're good. Yeah, see, they're taking that from the storage. Got some people here bringing that out. I think a lot of this is there's a lot of storage management. I think once this gets a lot bigger, I think let's take this person off. I wouldn't say no to. Oh, we got no timber. Okay. That was probably a mistake. Turned it all into firewood and everything. But I think that's good. So we're at 62% now. Church level. People seem to be very pleased with that. And we can look at maybe upgrading some houses. houses. So yeah, we're gonna need wood for that eventually. So I think maybe I've been a little bit slow on upgrading that. But actually, I think I'm gonna build something in this garden. That's passive hide. I think let's grow some vegetables because we don't have any vegetables in the market stall. This guy's got a pretty big garden. Let's get some veggies in there. I think that's good. How's this looking? We're up to 7 families now. All of our houses are full. So we're going to need those 2 soon. I think storage is certainly not a problem. I'm going to need stone to upgrade that pantry though. So at some point, not enough wealth. Sure, they'll probably need to change that text at some point. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's let this play out a little bit. Right now, oh, we're doing quite well on the charcoal though. They're going quite quickly now. I guess because it's also using the charcoal at the same time. New mercenary companies available. How are we doing? You created your first militia unit. They will then try to find the required equipment. Okay. After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then will you be able to rally your unit. Okay. So I think we have got some gear in there. We've got some spears and shields. Equipment missing. I wonder why they can't get to that equipment. I don't need the army right now anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. This tavern's almost up. That's going to bring in some nice happiness. Church level isn't... I wonder why the church level fluctuates. Because that seems to... So I'm keeping this family in there. But church level seems to... Now it's at +2. So we're doing pretty well on all of our food and supplies. Tavern is ready. Let's get someone in there. Let's get that happiness up. People are going to start constructing those. So we will only get a low amount of eggs and veggies from this. I think that it's going to take that guy a while before they... get everything, but... So, that's the house. It's fine there. So I wonder if I can only stop this if I have an active army or something. Do I have any defenses? Administration. We don't want a manor yet. Okay. We don't have the resources for that. I think we'll do that later on. So, we're in October. Now would have been the time for sowing some crops. We're not going to do that yet. That deposit's still full. good there. What's our food variety like? Onto that. And we've got plenty of fuel, so that's definitely not a concern. I think we just want to make sure we've got more charcoal than anything else. So yeah, we can keep changing that, I think. So yeah, see, so they're all the way over there. I think actually once these houses are built, that will be useful. Actually, that's not highest. That's highest. That's fine. Let's meet up. Okay, so I think we're right for now. I think let's move this along. We've got plenty of logs. Ooh. Oh, winter is approaching. Okay. And our tannery is also complete. Let's get family in there. So I think people suffering from disease may stop working. Access to herbs might speed up their recovery. Okay, good to know. Right, I think we're going to stop there. That's been a really fun first, hopefully, hour or so. A great little intro into Manor Lords. I'll definitely be playing a lot more of this in the future, providing a lot more videos, guides, and just a lot more gameplay, and hopefully some live streams as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed playing it. There's a lot more to come. I hope everyone is enjoying the first day of playing it as a public early access launch. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.